In the cold, dark heart of an abandoned town, whispers of a haunted house ripple through the air. Rumors of ghostly apparitions and strange occurrences circulate among the few remaining townsfolk. It's said that spectral figures creep in the dead of night, their eerie wails echoing through the desolate streets. The chilling tales, like relentless winter winds, weave an intricate web through the labyrinth of narrow alleys, twisting around the old gnarled trees and seeping into the cracks of dilapidated buildings. The whispers, they blend with the howling winds, becoming one with the rustling leaves and the hushed, tremulous silence of the night. It's more than just a ghostly tale. It's a narrative of the town's past, a chilling testament to its forgotten history. The mystery is not just of the haunted house, but the town itself, its existence lost in time, veiled by the cobwebs of long-forgotten tales. This isn't a tale for the faint-hearted, no. It's a story etched in the shadows, a mystery shrouded in the cobwebs of time. Once upon a time, in the prime of her youth, a girl named Lily lived in that very house. She was a beacon of joy, her laughter resonating with heartfelt warmth throughout the rooms. Her presence seemed to breathe life into the house. The sun-drenched wooden floors bore her footprints, testament to her lively spirit. Every corner held a trace of her, a memory, a story. Her life and the house seemed entwined, as inseparable as the sun and its light. But then, on one cruel, fateful night, everything changed. The echoes of her laughter ceased abruptly. Her footprints, once vivid, began to fade slowly, as if being rubbed out by unseen hands. And Lily, the enchanting girl who once filled the house with so much life, vanished. Late one night, a brave local police officer, armed with nothing but his courage, decided to unravel the mystery. He took a step towards the dilapidated building that bore the scars of time. His heart pounded in his chest like a wild drum, but he quelled his fear with a deep breath. The rusted, creaky gate groaned in protest as he pushed it open, sending a shiver up his spine. The eerie silence was only broken by the distant hoot of an owl, making the atmosphere more ominous. With each step he took, the wooden floorboards under his boots creaked, echoing in the vast emptiness. The house seemed to breathe with him, each room filled with an eerie mixture of anticipation and dread. Shadows danced on the walls, making ordinary objects seem monstrous. Haunted by tales of anguish and despair, the house was a labyrinth of dark corners and hidden secrets. Despite this, the brave officer pressed on, his flashlight's beam slicing through the all-encompassing darkness. His every step stirred up clouds of dust, swirling around him like spectral apparitions. The air was saturated with a musty odor, hinting at the building's age and neglect. The house was eerily silent, save for the occasional groan of old timber. Despite the bone-chilling cold and the eerie silence, the brave officer inched forward, his mind focused on his objective, to solve the haunting mystery. But he pressed on, driven by a determination to bring peace to the troubled spirit of the house. The entries documented the narrative of a life tragically cut short, of a young, vivacious girl named Lily who yearned for thrilling exploits and quests beyond the limited boundaries of her tiny room. This girl, from the tales etched in the aging pages of her diary, was not meant for a mundane life. She was born with an unquenchable thirst for adventure, a desire to leap beyond her reality into realms of fantasy. The diary was her only confidant. It contained her deepest secrets, her most cherished dreams, her fears, and her hopes. Her colorful imagination was trapped within the four walls of her room, shining through the words scribbled hurriedly on those yellowing pages. The last entry, however, held the key to the mystery. Poignantly, it spoke of a secret passage, a hidden sanctuary where Lily would escape to dream, play, and breathe in the winds of freedom. In that room, he discovered the unimaginable truth. It was Lily, a young, imaginative soul who, in a strange twist of fate, had inadvertently trapped herself within the confines of her own dream world. She was just a regular child, not unlike any other, filled with a vivid imagination that was both her refuge and her prison. Lost in the intricate web of her fantasies, she found herself locked away in her magical haven, her desperate cries for assistance muffled by the surrounding walls. Walls she had painted with dreams and draped with visions. The officer, deeply moved by this heart-wrenching scene, felt a profound sense of empathy. It was a story that struck a chord, a tragic tale rich with innocence lost and dreams dashed. Resolving to honor Lily's memory, he pledged to keep her dreams alive, to ensure that Lily's imaginary world would continue to exist, if only in spirit. The officer, touched by the tragic tale, vowed to honor Lily's memory, to keep her dreams alive. In the end, the haunted house wasn't a place of terror and dread, as many had initially thought, but instead, it served as a somber monument to a life unlived. It was a chilling reminder of potential unfulfilled, of dreams deferred, of a life cut tragically short. The mystery that had once suffused the air with an atmosphere of intrigue and suspense was eventually resolved. The whispers that had echoed throughout the corridors and crept into the hearts of the townspeople finally quieted, and yet a sense of melancholy remained. It was not a sadness born out of fear, but rather a poignant understanding of the fleetingness of life. The memory of Lily, the young girl with dreams too large to be contained by the mortal world, whose spirit continued to linger in the echoes of the house, lived on. And so, the haunted house stands, not as a symbol of fear, but as a testament to the vibrant spirit of a young girl, Lily. This is more than just a spooky tale. It's a narrative of unfulfilled dreams, daring adventure, and the indomitable spirit of humanity. Lily's story, though it originated as hushed whispers, has grown to a resonating echo that sweeps across the deserted town. It's a story that is no longer confined to hushed conversations, but finds a voice in the breeze that sweeps across the town. Each gust of wind, each rustle of leaves, carries with it the echoes of Lily's spirit. The quiet town may have forgotten her, but her essence lives on within the walls of the haunted house. And so, the haunted house remains a symbol of perseverance, a beacon of hope remembered in the heart of a haunted house.